Tonight with continuing coverage of another Valley protest following the death of George Floyd. It's a 14-mile march that began in Palm Springs and is now in Rancho Mirage. News Channel 3's Danny Romero joins us live in Rancho Mirage along the route with more. Danny.
Tom, this peaceful protest has been a lengthy one for this group of protesters as they started their march in Palm Springs. And as you can see behind me, they're still on Highway 111 near the river, still en route to end at their planned destination, Civic Center Park in Palm Desert. But they're doing it for a cause. This group of protesters took the streets, starting in Palm Springs with one goal in mind, for their voices to be heard.
This is what democracy looks like. What do we want? Justice.
Echoing the cries for justice and wanting it now.
Pushing for justice, equality, and to just to show overall what's happening in the world and that only one voice can make a difference.
About civil protests to change laws against the government.
Bring out that awareness. It's been long overdue, so hopefully change comes real soon.
The calls for change follows a second week of protests here in the Valley since the death of George Floyd on May 25th. Changes they want to include reforming police tactics.
It sucks that it has to take this for, police departments to adjust their, protocols and, how they operate through their day-to-day activity. It's a step in the right direction, but there's still a lot more to be done.
This group left Ruth Hardy Park in Palm Springs. They set out on a planned 14-mile march to Civic Center Park in Palm Desert.
Every time I hear a horn honking in support of what we're doing, it makes me think that we're raising some consciousness and some awareness in the community.
The group stopping at Sunrise Park in Palm Springs for a moment of silence, lasting 8 minutes and 46 seconds. One protester wanted to bring awareness to what he calls racial inequality in America, but also marched for his mom.
My mother, she was a big activist. I can't let my side die out, so I gotta keep going.
Police patrolling the route as the march progressed onto Highway 111. Some of the demonstrators had pulled out of the march, but others continued.
And that this is only the beginning, that we're going to keep on going.
And they're still going, on Highway 111. So stay with News Channel 3 as we continue to follow their march to Palm Desert. And live in Rancho Mirage, Danny Romero, News Channel 3.
All right, Danny, thanks a lot for that report tonight. We do appreciate it.